All right, guys, welcome to our team meeting, Brotherhood Community Core Leader team meeting. We've got an agenda to get through. Actually, I've put a number of things on our agenda today, so let's get into it.
Oh God, I so don't feel ready for that. I am like an emotional sinkhole right now. I have a lot that I need to process before we can get to that in a way that feels good.
Here, dude, suck it up, Buttercup. We have work to do today. So just man up, put the feelings aside, and let's get through this agenda. We have a lot to get through today. Come on.
We've got a lot to get through, and we need to get through this stuff in order to create the impact that we need to in the world.
Yeah, I guess you're right. This is what everyone says all the time. You got to suck it up and be professional,
That's
but
right.
I really
That's
don't
right.
That's
feel
right.
well. I'm not even here, you guys. I have a lot I need to process right now, and you guys are
just take a breath.
We're sort of like about vulnerability and connection. What's the rush? Why are we in such a rush?
All right, time out. So this video is about grinding versus aligning. And this came organically as a result of Peter and Joshua and I actually literally spent the first hour of our team meeting today not being productive. And we wanted to film this short video to talk about why we do that and why it's just exponentially more effective than trying to grind through something. And Joshua, you had talked about talk about some of the masculine conditioning that you were speaking to and how this plays into this whole scenario.
Yeah, well, I think on a masculine side, we've just been trained to go, see results, get the thing done, to put down our emotions and our feelings and just move forward. And our team is a living testament to what can happen when you actually slow down, when you take the time to check in and get really connected, when we're prioritizing connection over productivity or some kind of external witness, right? And what I love about that is that the beautiful sort of masculine principle that's at work there is the principle of alignment with our values and principles. As an organization, we're here to be a space of connection for men. And if we were to deny that in our very structure of operating, then we would lose out on the powerful sort of alignment of energy that gets to come through us as we live out our values as an organization in everything that we do. So there's something very powerful about that.
Not only would we lose out on that, but that would get infused into the structure and the culture of this organization as well. If it ever impacted any guys in the first place, it would get infused into the structure of the culture.
Yeah. And we're so deeply conditioned. I mean, I only was in the corporate environment for a handful of years, and it conditioned me that when you get to a meeting, you have to put on your mask, you have to show up. So we're all unlearning these unhealthy patterns and behaviors. And we're learning to trust. How do you feel through what's there? Maybe that's the feminine principle, right? Like, how do you trust your intuitive gut sense in your heart? What needs to be said and processed for you to be whole and inspired and moving from joy? And what I found is that when that happens, either personally or on a team, the result is this beautiful superconducting flow where all of that chatter, all that resistance melts away, and you can move and produce something multiple times faster, many times deeper, many times more joyfully and more inspired. So it's when we let go of that insistence on these metrics for what gets accomplished in this tight time frame and add more space that we can really create miracles and our genius can come out.
Yeah, and there's a deeper layer to all of this, which is it's not just about creating results. This is about living our purpose. This is about finding our deepest truth and our deepest fulfillment on this earth collectively as a team here, because what we're doing is creating a space for other men to find that for themselves too.
Absolutely. And what we've been taught is how to create external results through force. This is like a core sort of operating principle of our culture. And what we're learning, what our hard-won sort of gold is learning how to create integral results through alignment. Mm-hmm. Even if that means externally it looks like we're losing. You can't lose a game by being in complete integrity with your principles. You can't lose. It's a longer game, but it is a much deeper, more successful game for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anything else before we wrap up, guys?
Yeah, I'd like to connect this to the work we offer. We teach a 6-month program called the Leadership Integration Training, and it covers a lot of these similar themes of how do we lead and create in our lives from the most integrated, aligned part of who we are. And a lot of the men in that program come in with a lot of this conditioning that they have to work a certain way. And some of the structures that we offer are about softening that up so they can succeed at their real life projects in a way with as much integration and integrity as Joshua spoke to. So reach out if you're curious about that. And thanks for watching our video. And we hope you play with this concept. We hope you have the courage to feel deeply through and notice that joyful productivity spark on the other side of it.
And make a comment. Anything that came up for you as you were listening around ways that you're conditioned, whether you're a man or a woman. We work with men in the brotherhood community, but this applies to everybody. Where do you see this conditioning, this grind conditioning come into play, and where is it exhausting? Where does it wear you out? Where is it ineffective? And where do you allow or not allow space for yourself to soften and really touch some deeper truths within yourself? Love to hear any comments that came up. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening.
Bye.